I know you've grown your business a lot since the last time we talked, what, maybe 5 or 6 months ago?
Yeah.
So I think the last time we talked, you might have been doing, I don't know if you were doing like 3 or 4 or 5,000 a month in sales, something around there.
Yeah, it was 60 day was like 8,000.
Okay,
so it's about 4,000.
Yeah, 4,000 a month. So now, oh man, he's a busy guy. He's getting those phone calls in for toys. So what's your, what are your sales at now after about 6 months since our last video?
Well, now they're at 7,000 a month.
And your 90 days, what, over 20,000?
Yeah, like 21, 22.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So he's literally selling like mostly, what, 90% toys on your eBay store?
Yeah, most of it is,
yeah.
So 90%,
so,
I would say.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com. In this video, we're gonna be talking about how you can make money with nostalgic toys. Now, we're here with my good friend Vinny, and you guys probably know Vinny. We've recorded a whole bunch of videos together. In this video, we're gonna be talking about some of the things that are allowing him to grow his toy business to doing over, you know, $6,000, $7,000 a month. And specifically, we're gonna be talking about nostalgic toys. So we've got a bunch of toys here that we're gonna show you. Unfortunately, we don't have the cameraman here, so we're doing the best we can to get an angle, and we'll show you some of these toys and zoom in and whatnot. But what is a nostalgic toy, and why is it important, Vinny, to understand you know, the various toys such as the Sonics and the Scooby-Doos and, you know, the various ones that we're gonna show right now?
Well, yeah, it's more of a pop culture thing. It's TV shows, movies, video games, you know, the characters you recognize as you went through life, and you know, your Marios, your Sonics, your I can't remember, some
Spongebob's,
Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. You know, a lot of that is very popular stuff, and I've noticed that a lot of these TV shows for kids, a lot of these toys gain a lot of momentum on eBay, and a lot of them go for good prices, like high prices. And I've noticed to focus on the TV show items, because I've hit a couple jackpots with this. Like, for example, this is a Baby Einstein, right? It's a Disney Junior show on TV. That's a Pat Rocket from those toys.
Okay.
And now if you have this is not complete. It comes with a shield. And
these come with characters that sit in the seats?
Yep, they come with 4 characters. If you have the entire setup, it's about $100.
Oh, wow.
And that's just based on there not being many of the toys and the TV show being popular.
Got it.
So stuff like that is very important. Now, these things too here, Spongebob, for me, do really well. This guy's got a broken arm, but Spongebob stuff, so when you put these on, because it's a TV show, you remember this as a kid.
Right, so you're looking for, you know, these characters that we all recognize from the TV shows or from the video games, so on and so forth. Does any and everything within these nostalgic, you know, shows and whatnot sell, or are you looking for, you know, specific things?
Not everything is going to be super popular. There's going to be some are going to be worth more than others, and some are going to be worth, you know, a good amount of money. You would have to do individual research to like there's too many for me to say these won't do well and these will do well. Like, I know I've sold Scooby-Doo before, but I noticed that if you have the Scooby-Doo action figure monsters, like this is a regular Scooby-Doo guy. This is Shaggy, right? This guy. And then I have a couple characters from them. Like, these do okay, but now if you either group these with the monsters that they made monster action figures just like this. The monsters do very well for some reason. But if you group those all together, those do good. But if you just have like 3 or 4 of the Scooby-Doos, you may be looking at 10, 12 bucks the most, you know?
And it's not worth it a lot of times, from my experience, to sell like 1 or 2 of them if it's only selling for $5 or $6, because it takes time to be able to, you have to list the items, you have to take pictures, you have to ship them out, you have to deal with customer service and whatnot. So you do want to take a look at what these are selling for in lots and bundles and whatnot. Yeah,
exactly. And every TV show, movie, game has characters. Like, the more of the main characters you can get, the better price you're going to get from it. So if you have all the main characters of Scooby-Doo plus a couple monsters, like, I've gotten at least 30, 40 bucks off some of those lots. I've paired one with a mystery machine, the van that they drive, and I've gotten like 80 bucks for like the characters, the monsters, and the mystery machine.
And why are people willing to pay that much? Is it because everything's organized, everything's in one place? They don't have to go out and like buy this listing, buy this listing,
Yeah,
buy that
exactly.
listing. Do you think it's like gifts for kids for the most part, and they just want to complete?
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's easier to have them all in one shot. Like right now, I'm collecting Mario figures, and I see one-offs like I'm missing a Toad, I'm missing this, and like I got to spend $10 on this, $10 on this. But if I see a listing with like 7 of the ones I'm missing, and there's 7 other ones in there that I already have, like I will go and spend that extra money because I don't have to buy all the 7 by themselves.
So like with nostalgic characters, are they like mass produced? Because, you know, I sell books on Amazon. A lot of times we're staying away from like the really popular stuff because there's just so many out there, and it's supply and demand. So if there's, you know, a whole ton of supply, even though there's a ton of demand, it's like it's easy to get, so the price kind of drops down. So I would think with like Scooby-Doo and Mario and Spongebob, there'd be 1,000,001 of them out there, and I would think it wouldn't be worth money. I would maybe like pass on it, but that's not the case.
It depends on the specific thing, but mostly nostalgic toys are held. They're collected. They're displayed. People aren't really changing the hands as much as you see a lot of things change hands. So if I get my hands on a Mario figure, my first thought is not I want to sell them. I want to put them on my shelf all together. So I think there is still value in there. I mean, some more than others. Like we got other stuff here. Like
who's this guy?
Newer stuff. Like this is a newer TV show that kids are into the last couple of years. These are PJ Masks.
PJ Masks.
Here's another character from it. I don't have, this guy lights up. Like these aren't worth too much, right? But if you get all the characters and all their vehicles, you're looking at some decent money.
And where are you getting all this?
You just have these one-offs, like the light-up ones. I've sold the light-up guys for $10 a piece.
And you're getting, are you getting all these at
Savers
Savers and bags? Are you buying like local? Like, what's your strategy for finding all this stuff?
Most of the stuff comes from Savers and bags.
Yeah. What advice would you give to the people who don't have a Savers in their area to be able to find stuff like this?
Check Facebook Marketplace. People sell a lot of bigger toys. Goodwills if you have it.
I feel like Goodwills don't put out toys.
Not as
like
much,
but
like
what are they doing with it?
It may be different in a different market. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here we don't get much toys at Goodwill, but
they
I've
don't
heard
do the
people,
good bags. I don't think over here in Connecticut.
Yeah, they somewhat. They don't
them,
get much toys. It's weird. Like Heartsprings, I think gets the majority of the toys.
Oh, I see.
Tag sales are big.
Yeah.
Parents are always looking to get rid of, and sometimes you go to a tag sale, you find a whole bin, and that's where your money making is, right? Like, because this would be a whole bin of stuff. And you can part them out.
You could get like 30, 40 pounds sometimes for $10.
Yeah,
remember that one garage sale? I was supposed to give you the stuff, but I just kept to myself and sold it.
Yeah.
Remember all that
we
toys?
We parted all that out.
Yeah.
Like, how many different themes did you get out of that?
Oh,
like,
yeah, we had some videos.
Yeah.
We did some videos on that. I'll link those up below, or down below. But yeah, I mean, thrift stores are great, but the prices are definitely going up and getting like, I remember you went to Savers the other day in New Haven, right, on Boston, over on Boston Post Road over there. Yep. And you said that the bags were like ridiculous now. They're selling Legos $5 for like a quarter of a pound.
Yeah, not even like 100 pieces for $6. It just doesn't make sense.
So let's start talking. Let's continue talking more about nostalgic, you know, toys and whatnot. Are there other like what are some of the top characters or video games that you would recommend?
Mario.
Okay.
They do well as long as they're not McDonald's.
Anything
toys.
within the Mario.
As long as they're not McDonald's. McDonald's
like
still
the Luigi's,
do well, but you don't want to pick up a bunch of McDonald's toys and think you're going to get.
We have a video all about how to make money selling McDonald's toys, and that video will save you a lot of money because I know people, they dive into it and buy like 100 pounds for $10. They're like, I'm going to get rich, and it's like, you'll be lucky to make any more money on that.
Yeah, McDonald's toys I shy away from. But if you get Mario figures, they do very well. If you even search the active listings right now on eBay, you've got to spend at least $20 to $30 to get just a group of them.
What are your thoughts on Pokemon?
Pokemon figures do good, although they have sort of unbranded ones from China. You want to look for certain, like Jakks Pacific or Tommy. Okay. Those are the two companies you want to look for that make them.
Oh, so when you flip the character upside down, you'll see.
Yeah, and you want it to say Nintendo, because they do a lot of. I don't know exactly what to call it, but China like copies a lot of stuff. They do it with Legos too.
It's like generic brands.
Yeah, they have the fake Legos that you see that are just like the regular sets. So they do some of that stuff with Pokemon. Sonic is very good. If you can find Sonic action figures, they're small. They're like 3 inches. Like you just saw my sold listings. I had a group of Sonics. I found them all in one bag for $2.99. I sold it for $117.
Wow, that's cool.
Because I had 5 different Sonic characters, plus the bad guy, plus the bad guy's robots, plus some gems.
Yeah.
So it really went well. What I want to talk about here on this table real quick is all the recent popular stuff, okay? So this is stuff your kids are probably playing with right now, or you have in your household, or something. These are newer things. Like this is PJ Masks, these guys right here. This group, this is a TV show, pretty popular with kids. This is Paw Patrol. Very popular. You get all the characters, you get a nice lot with their vehicles, goes well. Peppa Pigs, those always go well.
We've talked about those in other videos, I believe.
Yep. And these are Octonauts. You know, these are TV shows that kids watch right now, like and some Netflix shows as well. And then these are the big monies right here. If you find any of these, the Super Wise, these are Super Wise.
You always freak out when you see those at the thrift store.
Yeah, this set right here is $100 for
no
these 4
way.
guys. Yeah.
$100.
Yeah. I sold the plushes just like this. They have plush dolls for another $100 as well. Wow. So those are really good. So it's the reasons these have so much of a value is because it was a popular show, but they didn't make many toys. Like the toy run was so small with this. So
interesting.
They're hard to find. Now Paw Patrol's gaining steam. It's getting a lot more different versions out there, but it's still these are just very popular, going to be nostalgic, popular right now toys.
So what final advice would you give to everybody now who's watching? They want to start going out to thrift stores, they want to start learning about these toys, they understand the various characters in the video games and their TV shows. What advice would you give them to go out picking for the first time to find some of these and actually pick them up at a good price to make a profit?
You want to find these together in bags, and it's not hard, but it's not super easy, because sometimes savers like to split them up. But if you can find like 5 Peppa Pigs in a bag for $2 or $3, it's worth it. If you can find any of these things together in bags, like going and buying these individually, I wouldn't do. But a lot of times they come together in sets because that's how they were bought. Do your research is number 1.
Sold listings, spend time.
Sold listings, spend a lot of time in the sold listings. That's what I've done. And I've experimented with a lot of things. And just stick to what you know. Like some of the stuff that they may like and collect, they may notice that it is expensive, and if you find them for $2-3, it's worth it to resell them.
If anyone wants to learn more about selling toys, we have a couple guides that we've created. Toy Brand Profits. We have a guide called Exposed, Top Secret Toys.
And a lot of this stuff I just talked about is in there. The Super Wise are in there.
In much greater detail.
Oh yeah, a lot greater detail.
So
you even see pictures.
If this tickled your fancy and it's getting you a little interested, definitely check out the guides. We'll put some links down below, and we'll I think we'll probably be running some special promotions on those guides. So we've had hundreds of people invest in these guides, and it's helped a lot of people make money. Maybe create a little competition for you, Vinny, but it's been helping a lot of people.
And the toy space is still untapped. There's not a lot of competition. When I go into the Savers and Goodwills, like I do not see much competition coming in that place.
Well, we got a lot more videos. We've got more toys over here we're going to be shooting. So if you haven't subscribed to the Raiken Profit channel, give it a subscribe. If you have any questions about selling toys, drop a comment down below for Vinny. But with that being said, we will see you in the next one. Peace.